Hey guys, welcome back to the loading screen animation tutorial. This is part 2. If you haven't watched the first part, annotation will be on the video to link you to that video. In the previous part we covered how to do this, just the loading screen animation, the text scrolling within this box here, the lines, and also that text. What I didn't show you last time was how to get this text here to mix up so that it would fix itself into being loading video.mp4. The way we do this is fold up this, go into select this text here down here, and select animate and animate character offset. If you notice, as I'm scrolling through it, all the characters get messed up, so you want to start keyframing that, and keyframe it around minus something, and go forward. The text starts rolling in at 3 seconds 20, I believe. Yeah, 3 seconds 20. So if you just leave it until 2 seconds to go back to 0, there we go. So that now, if we preview it, just scrolling through that, and then it goes into loading video. Alright. We'll be coming back to that later, but so far that's all you need to do. Next up is the loading bar. To make the loading bar, go over here to where this ends, so this ends about there. You use your pencil to create a new object, go there, 2 seconds. And I'm back. Sorry about that, someone was knocking at the door. Anyways, so loading bar. You want to continue making the same shape, maybe make it a bit high there, come back there, then over here. And for this shape, you don't want a stroke, or maybe you do. I don't want a stroke for this, so we'll select none. We'll do fill, and that. There we go. Alright, there we go. So now we have a nice, ugly looking thing. To make it better looking, what I would do is select low, control copy, control paste, obviously not as strong, tone it down a bit, tone it down, and then also turn the opacity down. There we go. What I noticed looking over the last video was you can't really see the glows in the video that's recorded, but trust me, they are there. You will notice this as you're doing it, but there are glows here. You just can't see them too well in the tutorial. So to animate this going back and forth, what you want to do is do layer, mask, new mask. And you can move this mask about like so. So you just want to move it over here, and you want to go into mask, mask, and the way you make the loading bar move back and forth is like this. So you add subtract. You want the mask here to say subtract. So the way you make the loading bar move back and forth is by messing with the mask expansion. As you increase the expansion, it goes away from here towards there, as if it's loading something. To make it look even nicer, what I do is feather it a bit, so that when you're dragging it back and forth, it's like progressive. It looks really nice in my opinion. Alright, and then so keyframe it so that the bar is completely off, and then I'll quickly do this a couple seconds later, have the bar be completely on, like so. So if we quickly go through that, that looks quite nice actually. And the final bit of the tutorial is changing this text here to say video.mp4 loaded. The way I do this is, you use a neat trick in the sense that so if you go onto character offset here, you have it, for this whole thing, you have it set at 0 so that it says loading video.mp4. But once this is loaded, so it's loaded there, you're going to re-keyframe it and then make it scramble here to value, give it like a value of 20. And then you're going to make it go back here and re-give it a value of 0. So that now it's scrambling and then re-scrambling itself back. What you also want to do is keyframe source text. So here, you keyframe source text, and anywhere in between this area here, really, you can just go change the source text. So you want to go video.mp4 loaded. You won't be able to see it, obviously, because it's having character offset on it. But if you, whoopsie daisy, if you notice, it should now, as it's scrambling, it will re-scramble itself into video.mp4 loaded, which, you know, is quite nice. So if we quickly play through that, just let it ram up. Way too slow, way too slow. So it takes way too long. Let's quickly change that in there. Maybe I should change this value here to something more like 30, and that should do it actually. See? Alright, so quickly gonna run through it again and hope everything is working. I'll quickly explain what it did. So you keyframe this continuously so that makes that motion. You remember you need a mask around here. This is just jambling, but you know, I'm pretty sure I've covered everything in the tutorial so far. Let's see. Yeah. Looks quite good if you ask me. No? And obviously when you're doing it you can do it way better, but for something I did in 17 minutes it's not that bad. Although please, when you do it, take a lot more care into it, fine tune it a lot more. You know, I don't like the way these lines are so solid, but you know, you can change that yourself. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. If there's anything in After Effects you're curious about, like if you see something out there that you're wondering how it's done, I may be able to do it, you know, I may not, so send me a private message and I'll look into whether or not I can do it, and then if I can do it, I might actually make a tutorial on it, if it's something good at least. If not, I'll just send you a message with a response. Anyways, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and favorite. Comment if you want more, comment if you liked it, whatever. Any critics, please do actually criticize. Like, I don't mean go like, oh, you suck, you're such a noob, you know nothing. No, I mean, you know, if there's something you didn't like, if there's something that was wrong in your opinion, then tell me and I will try and fix it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.